Hello, I'm the Jewish sister, and today I'm going to be making a non-kosher Egg Foo Young with ham, of course. So what you got to do today is you got to take 6 eggs. And you gotta lightly beat them. If you're having a bad day, just beat them. So I'm lightly beating my eggs. Then I'm gonna add a quarter cup of minced Chinese cabbage, a cup of bean sprouts. They have to be fresh because a can, it just doesn't work. A quarter cup of scallions, a quarter cup of water chestnuts, a quarter cup of bamboo shoots. God, I sound like I'm boring, don't I? And then I am going to take a cup of minced kosher ham. So, but Baruch atah Adonai, you're a steak. Then I'm going to take 1 tablespoon, if I can find one of soy sauce, and I'm going to add it to the mixture. And while I'm stirring that up, then I'm going to heat up my wok. Let it get hot while I stir the mixture. So I'm going to stir this mixture. And Egg Foo Young, by the way, see, this is how it's going to look, right? Like this. And Egg Foo Young is one of the lowest calorie things you can eat, in Chinese cuisine. And Chinese cuisine is Jewish soul food. So my 2 favorite food groups that you'll see me cook a lot on are Asian and Mexican. With pork, of course. So now you're going to heat your wok up, and you're going to do about, I'd say, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. And then you're going to let this, you can use a pan if you don't have a wok, but I like the wok because it gets hot it stays hot. So that's what we're going to do here. And then you're just going to whisk that bad boy around like that. See that? And then you're going to take 1/3 of that mixture. You're going to ladle it in there. Let's see, what do I have here in this drawer of mess? Is I'm going to take 1/3 of that. I'm going to make a pancake. It's going to form into a pancake. So you're going to put a little bit in here. And then you're going to let it get brown on both sides. And you'll flip it. And you'll do it again for the rest of them. And if you don't spill your soy sauce all over the counter, because I don't have any backup over here. No one seems to help. There's nothing else. So, I got cheat cards here. That's not good. Alright, so now I'm going to check it, and I'm going to flip. See how it's going here. Maybe I should have put glasses on or whatnot. Oh yeah, I should have put glasses on. So you got to let it form. Sometimes if you add too much oil, it might not be a good thing. So I might have done it a little bit too big. I don't know, this is going to be challenging. So, let's try this. And guess what? It's not working. So this is an attempt to make Egg Foo Young, and I'm miserably failing. So I hope I'm being funny with all this, because I don't blame you for turning off the TV at this point. Because all I got to say is, it's a mess. So yeah, then you're just going to continue this and la la la. And rah rah rah. I need glasses because this is just horrible. I can't see. And now I have a card here, and y'all shouldn't be watching that because it's kind of funny and whatnot. So let's see how this is going. So here we go. And then you're going to go grab a plate. You're going to get it brown on both sides. And I left the area. But what are you going to do? You're going to flip it. You're going to flip it. You got to let it sit. So this could take all day. You just keep flipping it. You know, the first one's always jacked. Alright, well, this is the one that's always gotten jacked, right? So maybe we won't. The next one, this is my first video, so yeah, it's gonna be a mess. So anyway, let's see, do we need any more oil? I don't think so. So I'm gonna take less and try it that way. Alright, so welcome back to the show after we had some technical difficulties. So just to rehash, what I'm doing is I'm making Egg Foo Young. So you get it, it's still supposed to look like that, then you just put it here. You might want to add a little bit more, just a tad of oil, just a tad, because this wok, you know, it's non-stick, and it seems to work a lot better when you just use not as much of the mixture here. So we'll add a little in there. Just let it go for a few minutes. And then it'll start forming. That one's jacked. Look at that one. See, the first one doesn't even look good. You see that? Not real excited about that. So you just let it form, be patient, which, you know, I don't have. And look at that. That's not bad. That's not too shabby. Then you can serve this with rice on the side. I'm probably going to serve it with brown rice, but I'm going to make the sauce in a minute. So as soon as this baby's done, I'm going to throw in another one. And then we'll continue until it's all gone. Or until the battery dies. So this is what it should look like. See that? So it looks all nice. Don't layer it. Right? Now we're going to go do another one. Put a little oil. Just let it go around like that. Add your mixture. I think we've got enough for one more. After that. And just let it go. Now while that's going, let's see, what am I going to get out of this hot mess here? Ooh. Anyhow, we're going to take some rice. Yeah, you could use some leftover rice, you know, if you want to get creative or not. So I'm going to take some leftover brown rice that I made sushi out of, and you'll see me make sushi one of these days. So, there we have it. You be lazy, put it in the microwave, you know, no big deal. Wait till that's done. Now we're just going to come around, and we're going to flip it again. And we're just going to mash just a little bit so it forms, you know, the shape of the wok. And gets formed. You know what? I can't give that to the dog. That's got onions in it. So that won't happen. So now let me flip it. And that one is just attached. So the bean sprouts and everything, all the vegetables have a lot of water in it. So eventually, that's why they say to use fresh bean sprouts, because the canned ones, now the flavor comes right out of them, because bean sprouts really don't have flavor. It's just really for the crunch, I guess. All right, so we got that. And we're gonna move that. Now, I'm gonna add a little more oil again. You know, you don't have to use a lot, just a boom, done. Then, just gonna like that again. Now I'm gonna take the rest of it. See, that's just the last. And you hear it sizzling. So this is the last. So then once this is cooking, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go make the sauce. So this is really easy. So all you do is you take 1 cup of chicken stock. You can use whatever, homemade, canned, whatever. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's see, what else? 2 teaspoons. See, I have to read a thing because guess what? I don't have anybody here to help me on this with the script and whatnot. So I'm going to grab 2 teaspoons of this sugar, right? So then I'm going to get 2 teaspoons of vinegar, white vinegar. That's what I'm going to use. This is going to make the sauce. 1, 2. Now I got to flip this before it has anger issues. There you go. Look at that one. That's a lot better. That's how it really should look. That color. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and water. So we're going to take the 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and we're going to cook up that and we're going to dilute this. And how much? And how many teaspoons of water? And 2 tablespoons of water. So while this is heating up, all right, we're gonna pull this guy off. Yeah, this guy's nice. Okay, now, next thing, I am going to take the 2 teaspoons of water from over here in this lovely sink of mine, which y'all can donate and pay me and help me donate for some money for the kitchen fund, because I would like a new counter and I need a painter. So if you guys know any painters out there, you know, that are cheap, that'd be nice to know. So now I'm going to stir this up. I'm mixing this. This is a cornstarch. I think I added way too much cornstarch, so this is a little kind of jacked. So, see how it gets like that? So you're just going to heat this up. Right, you're just going to heat it up until it bubbles a little bit. And then you're going to slowly let that warm up for a sec. And as you slowly add this in a few seconds, right, we're going to turn the heat up higher so it'll go faster, right? And then we're going to slowly add that and hope it thickens. It's a thickening agent. You're going to hope it thickens. At least that, the heat's real hot. It might at least take the hair off your arms from the heat. And then add the rest. If you don't have enough in there, what I would do is just add more. See if it thickens up. If not, rather start with more than not enough of the cornstarch. And just keep stirring until it thickens. Go grab a beer, go grab a glass of wine, and like I would, go grab a margarita. But it's too early. It's 12 o'clock somewhere is when I always say on a Sunday afternoon. All right, as we have a birthday, a couple more birthdays, spring break. This is taking forever. Don't my glasses. I gotta get glasses. comes my dog Pepper. Pep, look what I got. You want to throw? Here's a sideshow. This is sideshow Pepper. Say hi, Pepper. She's like, no, I smell food. And I think it's mine because she screwed that one up. She's plotting her demise in a second. So, as soon as this is done, sometime this year, I don't know why it's not thinking. All I can think about is, got an idea. When you have this problem, just take some of the liquid out, put it in here, take some cornstarch, add a little, because this thing just does not want to do its job. It's just being not nice. So maybe it wasn't hot enough? All right, I think it's thickening. All right, while that's going, I'm gonna heat up the rice. If you're gonna have one too. Alrighty, so here's a finished product. So I'm gonna take some rice, make it look all nice, and here comes the dog. The dog's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do a 5-finger dog, and then I'm gonna make it look all nice like that, see? Make a little pile. And then you're gonna take one of these, you're gonna put it over, and then you're gonna take this, and you're just going to drizzle it all over. And if you want to get all creative and whatnot, you can go grab yourself a green onion out of the pile of mess, because we just went grocery shopping. And you can just come on over here for color and whatnot. And I don't know what you're going to do here because real quick, I should have had this already done, but I didn't. And then for color, you could just go like that, and that doesn't look pretty. You can do like this and like that. And then there you go. Finished. Egg Foo Young on a Sunday. And this is brought to you by the Jewish sister. And here, I'm giving this to my husband. He is the first person to try it. And what are your thoughts? Good? Awesome. All right. Well, next time you'll catch me making another dish with some type of non-kosher pork. Have a great day, everybody.